Hi guys, welcome to the Regular Guy channel. I know it's usually animals, but today I'm going to be scrolling a puzzle. This one in particular is a Paw Patrol. For those of you who aren't familiar, it's a kid's cartoon about dogs doing stuff. I personally haven't watched it, so I don't know. I guess they're police dogs? I don't know. So when making a puzzle, once you decide that the image that you're going to put on the front, you put it on there, you trim the excess paper off, and what I'm doing here is I'm marking the edges for the sizes of the piece. Roughly my puzzles are 8 inches by 10 inches, so I use 2-inch pieces, makes a 20-piece puzzle. Which doesn't really sound like a lot, but I'm gonna tell you, you really got to engage, 3 or 4 brain cells to put these things together, especially if they're in black and white, because they're a little, I don't want to say challenging, but they're not as simple as you might think. Anyway, this tells me how big the pieces are going to be. Just leave it up to me, and I don't normally mark it in pen, but this time I did so just so you guys can see it. Normally it's pencil. And I'm marking every 2 inches, roughly. They don't always come out to exactly 10 by exactly 8. They're close though. They're close. I turn on my saw. My saw looks like, oh, yep, there are my marks that I'm going to start on and finish on. My saw looks like it's not moving very fast, but I've got it turned up all the way, and the frame rate on the video is pretty similar to the oscillation rate on my saw, so it looks like it's not hardly moving. And this here is regular speed. This is regular time. I could cut it a little faster, do the feed rate more, push it through a little faster, but that tends to break out the ply on the back. So I just cut it, slowly. Gives a nice clean cut on both sides. This is just regular speed. And here we are zoomed in. This gives you an idea, because I don't draw anything on. This is all freehand cut. So even though all the pieces look similar, this particular piece that I'm cutting out won't fit any puzzle that I've ever cut before. They're like snowflakes. No two are the same. And when you come to the end there, just about to break out of the piece, out of the wood, you want to slow down. You don't want to come busting out of there, because that'll chip out the wood. You'll see what I mean when I come around that final turn and down that final stretch. Yep, here we go. I'm coming around that final turn, down that final stretch, and right here I slow it down just till it pops out. All right, well, you've seen that, so let's speed it up a little bit. And here's some music. All right, we are back, and I went back to regular speed here because I want to show you, I made the marks on the ends to show me where to go in and where to go out, but in the middle of the puzzle like this, I don't measure it out. What I do is I don't make those ends perfect. And here's what I mean. See these little nibs? This one right here? And this one over here, that lets me know where to come out. Otherwise, the pieces would just kind of be all over the place rather than looking like one continuous line. And yeah, here we go again. Alright guys, here we are coming down to the last piece of the puzzle. Don't do like I did and leave them on the saw table, because it's really distracting. They might fall, they might get in the way. But I've been doing this for so long, I kind of know my saw, and I'm okay doing it. But don't you do it. So now that they're all cut, my sanding block had fallen, so I had to go down and get it. And what I'm doing is I'm going to sand the backs, and I try to sand it with the grain. That way it doesn't show the sanding marks. I do the back edges pretty good. I do the front edges, and then I do the ends. This way it doesn't leave any sharp spots, or hopefully no splinters. And that's a completed piece. Yep. Here's the next one. Doing the edge, doing the front edge, and the end of the end piece, And here's something I want to show you. Don't do that side. Do the back. And all the time I've been doing this, I've only done that once. And all it takes is 2 strokes on that sandpaper to mess up that puzzle, that one piece of puzzle. And then you got to redo the whole thing. So, well, here's me sanding. Let's get some music. Alright, so here's the last piece. What I do is I stack them up as I'm cutting them, so when I'm sanding them, after I'm done sanding each piece, I just put it back where it belongs. That way I don't have to redo the whole puzzle. I just know that that's the next piece that I cut, so it's the next piece that goes in. And this is just how I do it. It's all done. My sanding block away. Pull out my brush so I can brush it off. And yeah, I brushed it off, and there's the puzzle. Paw Patrol, yay! Yay! Thanks for watching The Regular Guy, guys. Yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments. And as always, I'll be talking to you guys later.